Trap 2 Gilby Hall Ned is owned by the Dubai boys, and I'm joined by two of them now. Now, it's a very short run to the first bend here, but he really likes this stiff four-bend trip. Hit and miss at the traps, needs to do it tonight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he certainly needs to trap out tonight, obviously, like you said, with a short run to the first bend. If he misses the break, all his chances gone, so hoping for a good break anyway. He's got to clear the one dog to have any chance of winning the race, so yeah.
I'm very impressed at you guys. You're very loyal followers. I know that you work for Godolphins. You're based in Newmarket. It's a long journey, but you're loving the dogs, aren't you?
Yeah, well, it's great fun coming up to Monmore tonight. We were asked on Saturday to cheer Frankel home. I think I'm a little bit more excited tonight watching the dog. So it'd be nice to see Gilby Hall Ned run big tonight. And Seamus is very happy with him. And we've had a few quid on, so that's what it's all about for us. Having a good night out and hopefully winning a few quid.
I love it when people prefer dogs to horses. Thank you very much.
Okay.
5 races. It's about the check, really, but it's nice to have the trophies. Some of them are pretty poor in the smaller races, but the big races, they are certainly improving. That is some trophy. I'm really impressed.
That is some trophy. I mean, you know, they've got greyhound racing in their heart here, no question about that. I mean, Gordon Bissett showed me the trophy cabinet out there. They've just taken charge via Pat Quinn of the Breeders' Forum, a trophy which dates back to, would you believe, 1770. It's going to be a brand new event next year, the Ladbrokes Summer Cup, which used to be run at Wolverhampton going back to the 40s and 50s, which management here didn't even know existed, and they're going to that's going to happen again for the first time next year, which is going to be great.
Okay, looking forward to the next race, the A15, 418 metres. WHITTLE MURTAGH is in Trap 1. We've just had a Trap 1 winner. Her trainer is Kim Billingham. She's talking now with Julie.
Yes, I'm joined now by Kim Billingham up here in the restaurant, who trains WHITTLE MURTAGH in the next race. Now, I know you were having a well-deserved holiday last week, but he was obviously in the All England Cup final. Your dad did a great job in your absence. What did you make of the race, though?
Well, to be honest, Julia, I was really disappointed. We got there just in time to watch the race, and as soon as the lids opened, really, we knew that his chance really had gone. Take nothing away from the winners, it was such a hot race, but I was really disappointed because he didn't really show anything, and he got in trouble at the first bend, and he battled on, but it was a little bit disappointing. A long ride home for the lads.
He's a dog that's had a fantastic puppy career, though. A brilliant dog for you to have in your kennel, making his Monmore race debut tonight. How do you think it's going to go?
Well, hopefully he'll go well. He's always trialled very well. It's been a while since he's been round, but he's always trialled well. I think his first four-bend race, I think he was probably only about 16, 17 months old. He did 28.65 as a young pup. You know, you'd expect him to improve. As long as he runs well tonight, that's the main thing. You know, it was a concern when it didn't go his way last week, but he's really well, so let's hope he can come back out on home soil and do well.
It's a difficult race up against the Derby runner-up, no less. You need to start getting some wins under his belt again, don't you, to keep his confidence up?
I think so, because it was probably his worst race that he ran last week, and it was a rough ride. So, you know, if he can trap out and lead round the first, he will take some catching. But, you know, take nothing away from the dog. I don't want to be too negative about him. That was his first. He stepped up to all-age company, really. And, you know, up to that point, he'd done nothing wrong in my eyes. And he's a fast dog, and something for us to be really excited about for next year.
Wish you all the best in tonight, Kim. Good luck.
Thanks very much.
Right, well, the Greyhound Derby runner-up is in this next race in Trap 2, FARLOE IRONMAN. Is he still as good as he was?
I think he is. You know, he's had a time off the track, but he's come back with 2 fluent victories. He's got that ferocious burst of pace. You know, he almost won the Derby. It was only Blonde Snapper beat him off, out of sort of 170, 80 dogs or something like that. You know, cracking effort. Rude only speed should lead a make-all.
Well, like Trap 1 with first time running here at Monmore. Great track though, isn't it?
It's a wonderful track. You know, it's a true track. I mean, it's a busy track as well, of course, one of the bags tracks. The open race schedule, they do so much really throughout the year. You know, there's festivals 4 times in the course of the year, and they have the likes of the Summer Classic and the likes of what I was talking about with the new Ladbrokes Summer Cup next year. They're always looking forward.
Well, there's plenty of people on the terraces tonight, not as many as usual because they're all in the bars. It is so cold here at Monmore tonight. The parade is almost ready here, and just to remind me what you've gone for, because there's a couple of naps running in this one. Darryl Williams has got a nap in this one, and FIFI's legend is Errol Blythe.
That's right, yeah, they're going head-to-head. I'm going to take them on with, of course, FARLOE IRONMAN, so I think it's quite brave. Nevertheless, WHITTLE MURTAGH runs out of Trap 1 for the download the Ladbrokes mobile app 480. Kim Billingham, you've just heard from her, trains Whittle MURTAGH for a team of owners Ian Bell, John Rucroft and Jeff Spellman. What a fantastic ground he is. Reached the finals not just of the All England at Newcastle, Puppy Derby at Wimbledon, the Jim Crack at Kinsley and the Puppy Classic at Nottingham. He's been up against the very best. Yes, they were disappointed last week, but you know, he's better than that. He's got his draw in trap 1. Remarkably, first race for a Monmore-based greyhound at this track. FARLOE Ironman runs out of trap 2 for Matt Dartnell. 1, they've all got to be. Second to Blonde Snapper in the Derby, FARLOE Ironman, owned by the great lads, the Dusted Chicken partnership, Trevor and the crew, a greyhound who's got supreme early speed. He's come back from a spell off the card to bolt home in back-to-back races at Hove. He's going to go very, very well here, no question about that. Blazing Russo, though, will take advantage if the 2 was to miss its break. Another Jim Crack finalist from Kinsley, owned by Terry Smith. Blazing Russo has got plenty of early pace. He's owned by Pat Rosney, and he'll try to blast out the boxes. Knocked out in the heats of the 480 competition behind Aero Tobias recently, but didn't quite get the lead that his talents really prefer. And he has now the pace of the Derby second on his inside to overcome. Can ill afford any slip-ups early. GRAIGUES Orchard runs out of trap 4. Tony Brennan delighted with the performance there in our previous race, looking for a quick-fire double. Great run from Black Silver. This one's owned by Trevor Burfitt. He's a strong running sort. Don't expect the fireworks that are probably going to happen inside with the early birds, Whittle MURTAGH, FARLOE Ironman and Blazing Russo. But he's oh so strong. Derby quarter-finalist, and he's a big race winner here, winning the Summer Festival 480. FIFIS Legend runs out of trap 5. A little bit like Whittle MURTAGH. He's a really good competition dog. It's owned by Chris Alsop and trained by Chris Alsop and owned by Thomas Kelly. Kent Derby finalist, also Yarmouth Derby finalist, semi-finalist, and the Henlow Derby as well. He's a tough, resilient performer. Changed his style of running slightly. Always got a ping in his armour as FIFIS Legend, but he's running on as well, and his record at Monmore is good. 2 wins from 4 starts. And finally, trap 6, Bonamassa Buddy, trained by David Mullins for the Greyhound Club. He's just back from a spell off the card, ran over 5.75 at Romford behind Lent and Ginger, but he's been a great servant already for Connections. 9 wins from 38. A8, he started his career all the way through up to A1. He's a strong, resolute performer. Who knows, if they crowd the leaders, he might just pick up a place.
Comes to betting news, and FARLOE Ironman is going to be pretty skilled when we get to the betting news, because there's quite a lot of money been invested on it in the track here. Even money it is. It's 11-4 the 1 Whittle MURTAGH. It's on the slide out from 9-4. 6-1 3 Blazing Russo. 7-1 4 GRAIGUES Orchard. 8-1 5 FIFIS Legend, and it's a 16-1 chance bin 20 Bonamassa Buddy. Predictor goes the way of the 2. I like the 2, Phil.
Yeah, he's a quality dog, Dave. I mean, Derby runner-up. He's a fantastic performer. Hasn't been round. He's got sensational early pace. The main rival, Whittle MURTAGH, who's also a local dog, has never actually raced here, so he's trialled here. And Matt Dartnell called me a muppet when I didn't tip this dog in a Hove minor open the other day, in jest, of course.
Yeah. I
don't want to be accused of that again, so I'm with the FARLOE Ironman.
Yeah, I thought it was a good thing, actually. I thought if it leads out, it's going to. Well, it looks a 2-runner race, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If it leads around the first bend, you think would hold on?
Definitely, yeah, that's the way it's going to go.
Okay, very nearly all set, Gary?
Yeah, they certainly are. And FARLOE Ironman is an amazing greyhound. Derby runner-up, as we told you, and I'm sure you know. Won 50% of his races. He's been in the first 2 in 20 of 25 UK starts with 13 wins. Errol Blythe. This is an amazing record, really, and he's some greyhound. He should be a winner here because he's got the class. Never seen this track before, but hey, FARLOE Ironman.
Yeah, even money favourite again is FARLOE Ironman, having briefly touched 11-10, drifting Whittle MURTAGH out to 11-4 as the hare comes round for the download the Ladbrokes mobile app 480. Get ready, away they go, running up towards the first bend, and away fast is 1 Whittle MURTAGH with 2 FARLOE Ironman as they go round the bend, and it's going to be 1 Whittle MURTAGH that goes round in front here. Leads away from 3, Blazing Russo. After these comes 2 FARLOE Ironman, then comes 4 GRAIGUES Orchard and 5 FIFIS Legend as they come down towards the second last bend. And the lead here with trap 1, it's Whittle MURTAGH going round in front from 2 FARLOE Ironman. After these comes 4 GRAIGUES Orchard. Up towards home, it's Whittle MURTAGH. That'll make all and wins by 2 lengths. 2 in second, FARLOE Ironman, and 4 GRAIGUES Orchard in third. Another winner from the front, Whittle MURTAGH doing the business in the 8.15 here. The download the Ladbrokes mobile app 480. Kim Billingham's runner. No problems whatsoever. Got the run at the bend. As you can see, as they leave the boxes, FIFI's Legend edging in, trying to get across, but couldn't. 3 blocking the path there, Blazing Russo. And shielding Trap 1, WHITTLE MURTAGH, who was able to go round ahead of FARLOE Ironman. And that's how they stayed all the way down the far side. Definitely a greyhound that's run against the best. 3rd, of course, in the Puppy Derby behind FARLOE Warhawk. Saw the backside of Bonamassa in the Puppy Classic and 5th in the All England Cup. Been running in top races and goes on to score here from FARLOE Ironman back in 2nd. WHITTLE MURTAGH then winning in great style. Drifted on track, but wins by 2 lengths, maybe a bit further. Back in 2nd, FARLOE Ironman, and a couple back to 4, Greg's Orchard in 3rd. Oh, here we go. Delight for Kim Billingham as WHITTLE MURTAGH does the business here at Monmore. Now we put the spotlight camera on WHITTLE MURTAGH, broke well enough, was up with the pace into the bend, held its position, whilst all the jostling was going on the outside, and cruised around the first 2 bends and had no problems to win here. Strode out well, obviously a big future for WHITTLE MURTAGH the rest of the year and in 2013, and he shows that he can do it on his home track as well. Winning well here at Monmore and beating FARLOE Ironman in 2nd.
Yeah, 2 greyhounds who hadn't seen this track before, 1 and 2, but WHITTLE MURTAGH definitely helped by the draw there and took advantage of it, and FARLOE Ironman chased home but was never going to catch WHITTLE MURTAGH. So next, the stayers with the William Hilson Ledger anti-post favourite Balliard Buddy. We're here for the Ladbrokes TV Trophy final, of course. There were 3 heats for this competition. This was the 3rd.